There are three main traits making you unattractive. Number one, the reason why you can't get girls is because you're needy. You have needy energy. Like you need to call them, you need to text them, you need to be with them, you need to follow their every single step so you can talk to them every time, right? I have a direct story about this. I used to have a crush on this girl, like a massive crush. It was almost a year long. During the summer of 2022, I would call her and text her every single day. You know Snapchat, like Snapchat streaks where you send stupid ass pictures of a ceiling or a ceiling fan? Yeah, that was pretty much me with texting and calling her every single day. Because I felt like I needed to call her, I needed to text her, I can talk to her because I like her. Thinking that was the proper way to get girls. But then all of the guys who she liked, they barely even paid attention to her. They weren't calling her every day. They weren't texting her every single day. They were all busy doing their own things. They were out busy playing their sports, improving some craft of theirs. While I'm over here in the corner, just simping for this girl like a little chump. There's 0 girls in this world that want to feel like they are your number one. They just don't. They might say that they do. They might test you and say, oh, you don't need to go to the gym. Come here, I want to cuddle. Why do you have to leave? No, I don't want to leave the call. Please, no. Please, Alex, don't leave. These are the tests that you fail. Because in doing so, that's pretty much saying, okay, I'm ready to throw away all my progress so I can cuddle with this random girl. And each time you do this, sure, she's gonna love it. They want your goals to be your priority. They want your progress to be your priority, not her. Getting rid of your need and needing progress in fitness, getting progress in your goals, getting more muscle, losing more fat, eating healthier, gaining more subscribers on your YouTube channel. And once you get rid of this need for the love and affection, that allows the girls to start needing that from you. So that your actionable step for this point is to stop texting this random girl that you have a crush on. Stop calling her every single day like Snapchat streaks. This is how you stop being needy, escaping and needing something else. What is this something else? This something else is your goals, is your mission. This something else is getting more attractive, getting more confidence, getting shredded. That's a really, really good goal. Eating healthier, drinking more water. Instead of chasing them, chase something else. And once you start chasing that something else, that allows them to chase you. They're like magnets. This is you, this is her. You know, magnets, if they're flipped, the more you push, the more you go towards her, the more she's gonna push back. But let's say you flip it again. The more you chase something else, the more she's gonna follow you. That. So instead of you chasing her, chase something else so that she can chase you. Number 2, you're just not attractive. I went on a cruise in October of 2022. And I thought I was everything. I got the cool jawline. I got like barely any ab definition. I thought I'd get any girl in the world because I was so good looking. Guess what happened? Nothing. No girls thought I was attractive, man. None. I was in the fancy outfits and everything. I had the nice Casio on. I had the nice rings and everything. And the girl I had a crush on after meeting for an hour, she liked this other guy who wasn't dressed as nice. The reason why you think you look so good while you really don't is because of your ego. You have an inflated ego, a very inflated ego. And even though it's like really hard, you gotta start deflating it. You gotta start seeing yourself less and less until you see yourself for what you really are. I have to do this a lot. I think that my physique is so good. I think I have so much progress and self-improvement. But then anytime I get like that really big dopamine hit, that really good motivation high from seeing myself with the ego, I realize, oh shoot, I gotta go back down. You gotta see yourself for what you really are. Chances are you're a little bit chubby. Chances are you don't have as much muscle. Chances are you think you look better than you do. Chances are you spend all this money on all this fancy clothes while your physique sucks. The number one way to look better in clothes, by the way, is to get a better physique. See this shirt? I look pretty good in it. The reason I look good in this is because I have a really good physique. Because I have a pretty good, decent amount of muscle mass. So my muscles look tight around the sleeves and around my chest and not as tight on my midsection. But if I was a little bit heavier, if I was chubbier, I wouldn't look like this. That's the number one way to look better in clothes. Get bigger, get more muscle, get build an aesthetic physique. Building an aesthetic physique is the number one way to become more attractive. Would girls go for a really skinny guy, a skinny fat guy, a fat guy, or a guy with a decent amount of muscle mass who looks aesthetic? 9 times out of 10, she's gonna go for the guy who looks aesthetic. All the other guys get like the low tier girls. Building aesthetic physique and become more attractive are correlated. Even though this is the most time consuming, it's worth it in the end. You're gonna look better, you're gonna feel better, and everything's just gonna fall in place. You're gonna feel strong, you're gonna feel like a man, you're gonna feel good. So how do you start training? I made a lot of videos on this. I'll link some in the description or in the comments, but I'll just lay it simple. There are multiple muscles to go into an aesthetic physique. The 3 greatest muscle groups are the traps, the delts, and the lats, to get that really good V taper, upside down pyramid, where your shoulders are wider than your waist. This is the aesthetic physique, along with the 6-packs and all the other muscles. But again, I have multiple videos linked in the description or linked in the comments that will explain this all to you. And also the minor things, like the style, like I've mentioned before, but just find a nice style that looks really nice. It's simple, not like the graphic tees or anything, because they look kind of weird. Get a better haircut. Guys with like long hair, I don't know, they look weird to me. It's a lot of girls that look kind of weird. And cut and clean your finger and toenails. Fix your chapped lips. I'm telling you right now, go apply some lip balm. Go drink some water right now. Damn, my lips are a little bit dry right now. Bro, I was making funny for chapped lips. I got chapped lips myself. Dirty, long fingernails are disgusting to anyone, not just girls, to anyone. Shake a man's hand. Dirty, long fingernails. That's disgusting. No one likes that. I remember this one story, really embarrassing, back in 7th grade, the beginning of 7th grade. This one time where I was at a table with my group, and a girl was looking at my fingernails. They were dirty, they were long, and she just looked at me, and she gagged hard. And chapped lips, I've had chapped lips for my entire life. It's just recently where they started getting manageable. Beginning of 8th grade, 7th, 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 1st, kindergarten, I've had chapped lips. It got so bad to the point where one of my friends for Christmas, she got me lip balm. Girls don't want to kiss you if you got like dry ass lips. It's gonna hurt. Drink more water, apply some lip balm. The rest will happen itself. Comb your hair and brush your teeth. Put on deodorant, put on cologne, put gel. 5 easy ways to instantly become more attractive. And when you brush your teeth, brush your tongue. Because people think that just brushing your teeth is gonna make my breath smell nice. No, you gotta brush your tongue. And before I continue, I know these stupid ass dummies are gonna start be like, oh, he said going deep and like a gag and everything. It's so stupid, bro. Stop being over sexual. Number 3, no purpose. If you're just playing video games all day, watching things you know you shouldn't, watching endless YouTube videos, having no purpose, no goals to achieve, just on TikTok, on Instagram, all day scrolling for hours and hours and hours a day. Do you think girls are going to be attracted? No. Do you think girls are going to be attracted to the guy who has no purpose? Who just plays video games? Who watches dirty YouTube videos? Who watches Mr. Beast every day? Who has no purpose in their life? No reason to get up in the morning except to fap, to play video games, to scroll. And all of these things are the bad habits that you know you shouldn't be doing, but you're doing them anyway. You know you shouldn't fap, but you fap anyways. You know you should be doing something else other than playing video games, but yet you still play video games every day. And your life is just like this. Every single day. It repeats. Never going outside. Wake up. Fap. Video games. Fap. Eat junk. Go to sleep. It repeats. Girls are attracted to guys who have a purpose. Why do you think girls are attracted to the jocks? Because the jocks aren't playing video games all day. They're out there in the fields. They're out there in the fields playing the sport. They're on the soccer field. They're in the taekwondo dojo. They're in the ring, fighting, playing the sport, to being competitive. Why do you think they get all the girls and you don't? Because they have a purpose. They have a reason to get up. Their reason to get up is to get better at the sport. Your reason to get up is to play video games and be a Jeffrey. So how do you transition from having no purpose to having a purpose? If you play video games, you go to the gym. So that's the best way to stop playing video games, to have a purpose. Want to know why? Because let's say you get a new bench press record, a new PR. You can bench 180 pounds. Next week, you level up. You get a new skin. You get that new Fortnite scar. And you can bench 185. And then eventually you get up to 200 pounds. That's like getting the diamond sword. It's like getting the really rare Beyblade in the random boosters. That's why video games in the gym are perfect ways to stop. You're still getting the same amount of progress, but in different forms. Because the reason you play video games is to make progress in the game, right? Because you want to keep playing for hours and 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 hours a day to start making progress to finish in the game. That's why the gym is so perfect to switch. Because you're still making progress. But in real life, you see your physique, you feel better. The girls start to become more attractive. So yeah, if this video helped you in any way, please like, subscribe, so with my 5,000 subscribers by the end of your goal. Do the hard work now instead of later. And you got this, bro. I believe in you. And as always, hell yes. Soon.